Hey everybody, this video is a little more impromptu, so I'll do the best I can with camera angles. Didn't have time to do a whole bunch of setup. What I'm going to cover is locking out your Aces EFI distributor. This applies to pretty much anything that's similar to a Pro billet. This is a brand new one. I don't know what it's even off of, 8212. I'm going to look that up later and see what it goes on. So, navigate. This one's a magnetic pickup, a two-wire connector there that goes into the VR on the Aces harness, which is different from. So this is a Blackjack. This one is a Gambler. This one's actually a prototype one that I had. It's for a small block Mopar. This one is a Hall effect. It uses 3 wires versus the 2. So now, I'm gonna pop this one open. I like the ones that have the screw-on caps better than the ones that just have like the quarter turn lock. These just seem better to me. Kind of wish they were all like this. All right, so we got the cap off. Now, here's the reason you need to lock it out. These are set up for mechanical advance. So I'm going to hold this steady. As the RPM increases, there's weights under here that I'll show you in a minute that will advance it a certain amount. And it's not very much. So if you're not sure if someone else installed it for you, or you bought a car where someone already put a system on it, whether it's Aces or someone else, and you're not sure if they went through and locked it out, just pop your cap off. If you can turn the rotor one direction or another and it springs back into place, it is not locked out. And really, that's actually not a whole lot of advance in there. All right, so we need to take that off. So pop this rotor off. What that bushing does is it limits how far it can do this. If you take that bushing out, you'll get a whole bunch of advance. You can get ones that really limit it so it just barely moves. Now we want to make it so that it can't advance. So we're going to pop all this stuff off and hopefully not lose it. We'll see. Probably can just do this by hand. Maybe. Put on my safety squints for when this launches. Come on. The main struggle is just trying to make sure this thing doesn't launch into orbit. Okay, got those off. These little silver bushings are just to hold the weights down from rattling around and stuff underneath the spring. Slide that little guy off. Slide his friend off. Okay, now there's a little tiny nut in there that we got to take off. But first, I'm going to go find a punch that fits in here to be able to, well, actually, I don't need to move the gear. This collar, I need to knock out this collar pin so that I can push this up here in a minute. I'm going to go look for a punch now. I haven't a clue what happened to my 1/8 inch punch, so I'm going to use a drill bit instead. So what we're going to do, we're going to knock that little guy out to get this collar loose. That should be fine like that. Can we see anything I'm doing? Not really. Okay. Use a punch, not a drill bit. just like that. It's a little spring pin. The camera will focus on it. Alright, that'll help. Okay. So now this collar is loose, so this can go up. And that's important because now we need to take this off, this little bitty nut there. And I'm gonna go find the wrench for that. Ooh, we might have one here. Big spot. It's gonna be a weird size, isn't it? 9/32 or 7mm, whichever you happen to have. This is a 9/32. So as you can see, by taking that collar off, this and this can move separate from each other. So the way, while this is a little more easy to see, these paddles, when, man, this lighting's terrible for what I'm doing here. These gray paddles in here are what go past the magnetic pickup down in there, this little guy right here, and that's when it tells when to fire. And so I'm gonna have to just take a picture of this and add it to it or something, but you want to have that paddle lined up in the middle like that when you stab the distributor after you're doing all that. But that's not what this video is about. We're just trying to lock this out. So I'm gonna get that off of there. And don't lose it, you will need it. Just tight enough I can't spin it by hand. It is a little nylon locking nut. So, there's that bushing. Now, normally, see how this has a lot of room right in there? We want to put it like this so that it is in this hole and doesn't have any room to move back and forth. Then we got to put that nut back on it. Alright, so now I'm going to take the nut and put it on right there. Tighten that down. I apologize, in this video I put my microphone on me, but I did not turn it on, so we're going off of just the camera microphone. So hopefully this audio isn't just absolutely crap. We'll see. Alright, got that tighter than it was for sure, as tight as I can get it holding on to the distributor gear. So now that can't do anything. It's just firmly secured. Now we need to get the collar on here secured again. So get that lined up. I'm going to use my drill bit or punch, preferably. Get that line back up. I'm just gonna get this guy back in here and drive my, there we go, get that out. And that is back in and flush. Again, it's secure in there now. It does spinny things. Now we just need to put the rotor back on. And as you can see, there's a square, or hopefully you can see, there's a square and a round point, and there's a square and a round point on this. So I need to rotate that around and commence not lining this up right at all, because I'm trying to watch the camera, not what I'm doing. Get these back in here. Okay. Re-secure the rotor back on. Get those tighter here in a second. Alright. Might want to retighten this when it's installed. I'm just going to hold the drive gear as hard as I can to get this tight. Don't have great leverage, so I would want to tighten this again after I install it. Alright, so that's it. That is how you lock up your distributor, and now it cannot advance at all anymore. And when you stab this in, it does not matter where you're on the magnetic pickup. It does not matter which paddle you have on the sensor when you install it. It matters basically that you have a paddle lined up, and wherever your rotor is pointing is where you would want your number 1 on your distributor cap. So if you look, it's basically pointing right here. That's where you'd mark number 1 when you go to stab this into the car now. So that is all the computer cares about on this one. The Hall effect is different. Just show this to you as an example. So I try to get a Hall effect anytime I can. They're not available for every engine, at least from Aces. In fact, I put the wrong cap on this one. This is an Aces distributor. I just happened to throw an MSD cap on it. So that means, yeah, you can get replacement parts from MSD for them. As far as cap and rotor, all that jazz. Get that one quite enough. So, here's why I recommend these. There's nothing to lock out. They're already locked out. There's no movement there. What you have on these instead, you have a digital signal. There's a pickup right there, Hall effect pickup. And then on here, there is a skinny tooth and a big window. That is how it determines where number 1 is on your multi-port systems. On your throttle body systems, it doesn't matter. You do want to, this one doesn't have any markings on it, but it's the same way in the instructions. It has you line up the narrow tooth, something like that. I can't remember if it's leading or falling edge, but anyways, you have it on the narrow tooth. And then same thing where the rotor is pointing. It's number 1, like that. And yeah, I don't know if my marks were accurate when I did this. This cap isn't for this, so that mark isn't accurate. Yeah, same simple setup, so you don't have to lock anything out on this, and it's still pretty simple to wire this in. So just a little add-on, but yeah, that is how you lock out your Aces magnetic distributor and others. Thank you all for watching. If you have any other videos you want me to make, or questions, comments, concerns, I wasn't clear enough on something, you can understand me, anything, just let me know. Probably wouldn't hurt to remake this video anyways, and then I know for future ones as well.